I am here. I have been sent. This is not an accident. You were led to this exact moment because heaven has dispatched me with a very specific assignment concerning your life. My name is Archangel Michael, and I do not appear without purpose. Do not scroll past this. Do not ignore what I am about to tell you, because if you do, I must step back. Those are my orders. I can only intervene when you are willing to receive. So listen carefully. Within the next few minutes, something is going to shift in the spiritual realm around you. A door is opening that has been sealed. A blockage is being removed that you could not see. But you must stay present. You must not look away. Because the moment you dismiss this, I am required to withdraw. That is the law. Free will cannot be violated. So I ask you now, are you ready to hear what I have come to say? Do not skip this. I was sent because there is a battle happening over your future. Forces you cannot see have been working against your progress. They have whispered doubts into your mind. They have placed obstacles in your path. They have delayed what was meant to arrive months ago. But heaven has seen enough. The Father looked at your situation and said, "Send Michael. Send him now." And so I am here, standing between you and everything that has tried to destroy your peace. But I need you to do one thing. I need you to stop running. Stop distracting yourself. Stop pretending you don't feel the weight of what you're carrying. Because I cannot help someone who refuses to stand still long enough to receive help. Do not skip. This is the part most people scroll past, and then they wonder why nothing changes. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something that will alter everything. Right now, as you read these words, there is a shift occurring in the heavenly courts. Decisions are being made about your next season. Assignments are being written. Angels are being dispatched. And I have been given authority to break through the resistance that has surrounded your life like a wall. But here is what you need to understand. I was not sent to force you. I was sent to offer you a choice. You can accept this intervention or you can walk away. If you walk away, I must honor that. I will step back. The door will close. And you will continue on the path you have been on. That is not a threat. It is simply how this works. Heaven does not chase those who run. So I am asking you now, will you stay? Will you hear me out? Because what I have to tell you is urgent. Do not skip. Someone very close to you has been praying. You may not know who it is. You may not even suspect it. But there is a person who has been crying out to heaven on your behalf. They have been interceding for your protection, your breakthrough, your freedom, and their prayers reached the throne. That is why I am here. I do not come on my own authority. I come because someone's faith created an opening for me to step through. And now I am standing in front of you, sword drawn, ready to fight on your behalf. But only if you let me. Do not scroll past this moment. It will not come again. Hold on until the end. You are closer than you think to the answer you have been seeking. Let me tell you what I see when I look at your life. I see exhaustion. I see someone who has been fighting alone for too long. I see wounds that have not healed because you have not had time to stop and tend to them. I see dreams that you buried because you were told they were foolish. I see a voice inside you that has been silenced by fear and shame. And I see an enemy who has been very strategic in keeping you isolated, confused, and afraid. But I also see something else. I see a destiny that is still alive. I see a calling that has not been revoked. I see gifts that are still inside you, waiting to be activated. I see doors that are about to open in ways you cannot imagine. And I see the Father looking at you with such fierce love that he sent me, his warrior, to clear the way for you. Do not skip this. You were not brought here by chance. This is a divine setup. Hold on until the end. Something is about to break open that has been locked for years. Now let me be very direct with you. There are things in your life right now that are not from God. Relationships that are draining you. Habits that are numbing you. Thoughts that are accusing you. Fears that are paralyzing you. And you have been trying to manage them on your own. You have been trying to be strong, to push through, to pretend everything is fine. But it is not fine. And I was sent to tell you that you do not have to keep pretending. I was sent to tell you that help is here. But you have to stop trying to do this alone. You have to stop hiding. You have to stop running from the very thing that is trying to save you. Do not skip. This is the moment where everything can change, but only if you choose it. Type these words in the comments right now. Archangel Michael, I receive your help. Do not just read that. Do not just think it. Write it. Because when you write it, you are making a declaration in the spiritual realm. You are opening the door. You are giving me permission to move on your behalf. And once you do that, I can begin to dismantle the things that have been holding you captive. Hold on until the end. You are about to hear something that will set you free. Here is what most people do not understand. There is a war happening over your life. Not a war you can see with your eyes. Not a war that makes the news. But a war that is very real, very intense, and very personal. And in this war, there are rules. I cannot just barge in and take over. I cannot violate your will. But when you invite me, when you ask for help, when you say yes to heaven's intervention, then I have legal authority to act. And when I act, things move quickly. Doors that were locked suddenly open. People who were blocking you suddenly move aside. Opportunities that seemed impossible suddenly appear. Clarity that you could not find suddenly floods your mind. That is what I do. I break through. I clear the path. I remove the obstacles. But I need your yes. Do not skip this. So many people miss their moment because they are too distracted to pay attention. Hold on until the end. What I am about to tell you will make sense of everything you have been through. Let me tell you what is coming. In the next few days, you are going to notice something different. A heaviness that has been on you for months is going to start to lift. A confusion that has clouded your mind is going to start to clear. A fear that has gripped your heart is going to start to loosen, and you are going to feel something you have not felt in a long time. Hope, real hope. Not the kind of hope that is just wishful thinking, but the kind of hope that comes from knowing that heaven is on your side, that you are not alone, that you are not forgotten, that your breakthrough is not just possible, it is inevitable. Do not skip. This is not hype. This is not manipulation. This is a message from the throne room of God. And I am delivering it to you because you were chosen to hear it. Hold on until the end. You are about to step into something you have been prepared for your entire life. But here is what I need you to understand. This intervention I am bringing is not just about making your life easier. It is not just about removing your problems. It is about positioning you for your assignment, because you were not created just to survive. You were not created just to get by. You were created to carry something that the world needs, a message, a gift, a presence, and the enemy knows that. That is why he has fought so hard to keep you down, to keep you distracted, to keep you doubting yourself. Because if you ever truly stepped into who you were created to be, his kingdom would take a major hit. Do not skip. You are more important than you realize, and that is exactly why I was sent. Hold on until the end. There is a reason you are still here, still reading, still listening. Let me ask you something. Have you felt it? That restlessness inside you? That sense that there is something more, something bigger, something you are supposed to be doing, but you cannot quite put your finger on it. That is not your imagination. That is your spirit recognizing the call. That is your soul remembering the assignment. And the reason you have felt so frustrated, so stuck, so unfulfilled is because you have been kept from it. But not anymore. I was sent to remove the barriers. I was sent to silence the voices that have been lying to you. I was sent to break the chains that have been holding you back. And I was sent to release you into the next phase of your journey. But you have to be willing. You have to say yes. Do not scroll past this. If you skip this moment, I cannot help you. Those are the rules. Hold on until the end. I'm about to tell you exactly what you need to do next. Now I want to talk to you about something that might make you uncomfortable. I want to talk about the things you have been hiding, the shame you carry, the guilt that wakes you up at night, the mistakes you think disqualify you, the failures that you believe define you. I see all of it, and I want you to know something. None of it changes what heaven thinks about you. None of it cancels your calling. None of it removes the assignment on your life. The enemy wants you to believe that you are too broken, too damaged, too far gone. But that is a lie. And I was sent to tell you the truth. You are not disqualified. You are being prepared. Every tear you have cried has been collected. Every prayer you have whispered has been heard. Every night you spent alone, feeling forgotten, you were being shaped, being strengthened, being made ready for what is coming. Do not skip this. This is the part where healing begins. Hold on until the end. Freedom is closer than you think. Type this in the comments. I am ready to be free. Say it out loud if you have to. I am ready to be free. Because the moment you declare that, chains start breaking in the spiritual realm. Lies lose their power. Fear starts to retreat, and the door to your future swings wide open. I was sent to fight for you, but I need you to fight with me. I need you to stop agreeing with the voices that say you are worthless. I need you to stop rehearsing your failures. I need you to stop hiding in shame, because shame is a prison and I have the key. But you have to be willing to walk out. Do not scroll past this. So many people stay stuck because they have grown comfortable in their pain. Do not be one of them. Hold on until the end. The breakthrough you have been begging for is within reach. Here is what is about to happen. I am going to show you something in the next few days. A sign, a confirmation, something that will let you know that this message was not random. It might be a conversation that seems to come out of nowhere. It might be an opportunity that appears suddenly. It might be a dream that gives you clarity. It might be a feeling of peace that floods you when you least expect it. However it comes, you will know. And when you see it, I need you to act. I need you to move. I need you to step forward in faith, even if you do not have all the answers, because that is how breakthroughs work. They require courage. They require trust. They require you to move before you feel ready. Do not skip this. The next move is yours, and what you do in the next 24 hours will determine what happens in the next 24 months. Hold on until the end. I am about to give you very specific instructions. Before I go any further, I need to address something. There are people watching this right now who are skeptical, who think this is just words, who do not believe that anything supernatural is happening. And that is okay. I am not offended by doubt, but I will tell you this. Your skepticism does not change the reality of what is happening in the spiritual realm. It just keeps you from accessing it. So if you are skeptical, I am not asking you to believe me. I am asking you to test me. I am asking you to take one step of faith and see what happens. Because I have seen the hardest hearts soften when they encounter the power of heaven. I have seen the most skeptical minds open when they experience something they cannot explain. So do not let your doubt rob you of your miracle. Do not skip. Stay with me just a little longer. Hold on until the end. What I am about to say could change the entire trajectory of your life. Let me tell you what I know about you. I know you have been praying for something specific. I know you have been asking God to move in a situation that seems impossible. I know you have been waiting for a door to open, for a relationship to heal, for a financial burden to lift, for a health issue to turn around, for clarity about your purpose. And I know you have been wondering if God even hears you. Let me settle that question right now. He hears you, every single word, every single tear, every single groan that you could not even put into words. And he has not been ignoring you. He has been preparing you. Because the answer you are asking for requires a stronger version of you to carry it. And that is what this season has been about, strengthening you, refining you, preparing you to hold what is coming without being destroyed by it. Do not skip this. You are almost ready. Hold on until the end. The waiting is about to pay off in ways you cannot imagine. Now here is what I need you to do. I need you to stop striving. Stop trying to make things happen in your own strength. Stop forcing doors that are meant to stay closed. Stop chasing people who are supposed to walk away. Stop trying to control outcomes that are not yours to control. Because every time you do that, You are working against what heaven is trying to do. You are delaying your own breakthrough. I was sent to tell you to rest, to trust, to let go, to surrender. I know that feels scary. I know it feels like if you do not keep pushing, nothing will happen. But that is another lie. The truth is, when you rest in faith, when you trust the process, when you surrender control, that is when heaven can move most powerfully. Because now you are not in the way. Do not scroll past this. This is one of the most important things I have come to tell you. Hold on until the end. Your obedience in this moment will unlock something massive. I want to talk to you about timing. So many people miss their moment because they are either looking backward or looking too far ahead. They are either stuck in regret about the past or anxious about the future. But I need you to be fully present right here, right now. Because this moment, this exact moment, is the one that matters. This is the moment where you decide. This is the moment where you choose. This is the moment where you either step into what heaven is offering or you walk away. And I need you to understand something. I will not chase you. I will not beg you. I will not manipulate you. I was sent to deliver a message, to offer help, to extend an invitation. But the choice is yours. If you choose to ignore this, I will honor that choice. I will step back. And you will continue on your current path. But if you choose to receive this, if you choose to say yes, then everything I have been telling you will begin to manifest. Doors will open. Clarity will come, strength will rise, peace will flood, breakthrough will arrive. Do not skip this. This is the moment of decision. Hold on until the end. What you do next will echo into eternity. Type these exact words in the comments right now. I choose heaven's intervention. Do not paraphrase it. Do not change it. Write exactly that. I choose heaven's intervention. Because when you do, you are making a legal declaration in the spiritual realm. You are giving me authority to move. You are opening the gate. And I promise you, the moment you do that, things will start shifting. You might not see it immediately, but you will feel it. A release in your spirit, a lightness in your chest, a clarity in your mind. That is the sign that the intervention has begun. Hold on until the end. You are about to cross a threshold that will change everything. Now let me tell you what happens next. Once you make that declaration, I go to work. I begin to dismantle the structures that have been built against you. I begin to silence the voices that have been accusing you. I begin to clear the path that has been blocked, and I begin to align the pieces of your life that have been scattered. But here is what you need to know. You are going to face resistance. Because the enemy does not give up easily. He is going to try to make you doubt. He is going to try to make you question. He is going to try to make you think nothing is happening. And that is when you have to stand firm. That is when you have to remember this moment. That is when you have to remind yourself that you did not imagine this, that heaven really did intervene, that Archangel Michael really was sent to fight for you. Do not skip. This is the part where your faith will be tested. But if you hold on, you will see the victory. Hold on until the end. I am not finished with you yet. Let me show you something. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take a deep breath and imagine this. Imagine waking up tomorrow and the heaviness is gone. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing hope in your eyes again. Imagine walking into a room and feeling confident instead of insecure. Imagine opening your phone and seeing the message you have been waiting for. Imagine checking your bank account and seeing provision you did not expect. Imagine feeling peace in your mind for the first time in months. Imagine knowing, really knowing, that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. That is not fantasy. That is the future I was sent to help you step into. But you have to be willing to let go of the past. You have to be willing to forgive the people who hurt you. You have to be willing to release the bitterness, the anger, the resentment. Because you cannot carry that into your new season. It is too heavy, and it will slow you down. Do not skip this. Forgiveness is not optional. It is required. Hold on until the end. Freedom is on the other side of forgiveness. I know what you are thinking. You are thinking, but you do not know what they did to me. You do not know how much they hurt me. You do not know what I lost because of them. You are right. I do not know all the details, but I know this. Holding on to unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It only destroys you, and I was not sent to watch you destroy yourself. I was sent to set you free. So I am asking you to make a choice. Let it go. Release them, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free. And the moment you do that, the moment you truly forgive, you will feel chains break that you did not even know were there. Do not scroll past this. This is the key to your breakthrough. Hold on until the end. What I am about to tell you will unlock everything. Now let me address something else. Some of you are angry at God. You have not said it out loud. You might not have even admitted it to yourself. But deep down, you are angry. You are angry because he did not stop the thing that hurt you. You are angry because he did not answer the prayer the way you wanted. You are angry because life has been harder than you thought it would be. And so you have been keeping him at a distance, going through the motions, but not really engaging. And I was sent to tell you that he is not offended by your anger. He is big enough to handle it, but he does want you to be honest about it. Because you cannot heal what you will not acknowledge. So if you are angry, tell him. If you are confused, tell him. If you are hurt, tell him. He already knows anyway. But when you speak it, when you bring it into the light, that is when healing can begin. Do not skip this. Honesty is the first step toward restoration. Hold on until the end. God is not who you think he is. Let me tell you who he really is. He is the Father who sees you, who knows you, who loves you with a love that does not make sense. He is not disappointed in you. He is not disgusted by you. He is not waiting for you to get your act together before he shows up. He is already here. He has always been here, even when you could not feel him. Even when you thought he abandoned you, he was there, holding you, protecting you, keeping you from falling apart completely. And he sent me because he wants you to know that he has not given up on you, that your story is not over, that the best is still ahead. Do not scroll past this. You need to hear this. Hold on until the end. You are loved beyond measure. Type this in the comments. God has not given up on me. Say it until you believe it. God has not given up on me. Because the enemy wants you to believe that you have gone too far, that you have messed up too much, that there is no coming back. But that is a lie. There is always a way back. There is always grace. There is always another chance. And I was sent to remind you of that. Hold on until the end. Redemption is your birthright. Now let me give you some very practical instructions. In the next 24 hours, I need you to do 3 things. First, I need you to get alone, turn off your phone, turn off the noise, and just sit in silence. Ask God to speak to you. Ask him to show you what he wants you to see, and then listen. Really listen, not for an audible voice, but for that still small voice in your spirit, the one that brings peace, the one that brings clarity, the one that brings direction. Second, I need you to write down what he shows you. Do not trust your memory. Write it down, because the enemy will try to make you forget. He will try to make you doubt. But when it is written, you can go back to it. You can remind yourself. You can stand on it. Third, I need you to take one step of obedience. Just one. Whatever God shows you to do, do it. Even if it is small. Even if it does not make sense. Even if you are scared. Because obedience unlocks the next level. Obedience activates the blessing. Obedience proves that you are serious. Do not skip this. These 3 steps are critical. If you do them, you will see breakthrough within days. Hold on until the end. I am about to release you into your assignment. Before I go, I need to tell you one more thing. You are not going to do this perfectly. You are going to stumble. You are going to have moments of doubt. You are going to make mistakes. And that is okay, because this is not about perfection. This is about progression. This is about taking one step at a time. This is about getting back up when you fall. This is about trusting the process even when you cannot see the outcome. And I will be with you every step of the way, fighting for you, protecting you, guiding you. You are not alone. You have never been alone, and you will never be alone. Do not scroll past this. This is my promise to you. Hold on until the end. Victory is already yours. Now here is the final thing I need to say. If you have made it this far, that is proof. Proof that you were meant to hear this. Proof that heaven has marked you. Proof that your breakthrough is imminent. But you have to make a choice right now. You can close this and go back to your old patterns, your old mindset, your old limitations. Or you can step forward in faith and receive everything I have been sent to give you. The choice is yours. I cannot make it for you, but I can tell you this. If you choose to receive, if you choose to say yes, your life will never be the same. Doors that have been closed for years will open. Relationships that seemed dead will come back to life. Dreams that you buried will resurrect. Strength that you thought you lost will return. And you will finally step into the fullness of who you were created to be. Do not skip. This is your moment. Hold on until the end. Everything you have been through has led to this. So I am asking you one last time. Will you receive this intervention? Will you say yes to heaven? Will you trust me to fight for you? If your answer is yes, then type this in the comments right now. Archangel Michael, I say yes. And then watch. Watch what happens in the next few days. Watch how things start to shift. Watch how clarity comes. Watch how peace floods. Watch how breakthrough manifests. Because I do not come with empty promises. I come with the authority of heaven. And when heaven moves, nothing can stop it. Do not scroll past this. Your future is being decided right now. Hold on until the end. The best is yet to come. I was sent to intervene. And now I have delivered my message. The rest is up to you. If you ignore this, I must step back. Those are my orders. But if you receive this, if you act on this, if you partner with what heaven is doing, then I will stay. I will fight. I will clear the path. And I will not stop until you are standing in the fullness of your destiny. The choice is yours, but choose quickly, because this moment will not last forever. This door will not stay open indefinitely. There is a window, and it is open right now. So step through, say yes, receive the intervention, and let me do what I was sent to do. I am Archangel Michael. And I am here for you. Do not let this moment pass. Type in the comments, I receive heaven's intervention. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it, and then get ready. Because everything is about to change. But wait, there is more I need to tell you before I go. Do not skip now. Not when you are this close. Hold on until the end. What I am about to reveal will confirm everything you have been feeling. There is someone in your life right now who is about to experience a radical shift because of your obedience. Someone who has been watching you from a distance. Someone who has been measuring your faith by your actions. And when they see you step into this new season, when they see the transformation that is coming, they are going to be undone. Their own heart is going to break open. Their own walls are going to come down, and they are going to finally be ready to receive what God has been trying to give them for years. Do not skip this. Your breakthrough is not just for you. It is for everyone connected to you. Hold on until the end. Legacy is being activated right now. Let me tell you something that most people never understand. Every delay you have experienced has been strategic. It was not punishment, it was preparation. Because what is coming is so big, so powerful, so far beyond what you have asked for, that you needed to be strengthened first. You needed to be tested. You needed to be refined. Because if the blessing had come before you were ready, it would have destroyed you. But now you are ready. Now you are strong enough to carry it. Now you are mature enough to steward it. Now you are humble enough to handle it without it handling you. Do not scroll past this. Everything you went through was working for you, not against you. Hold on until the end. The vindication you have been waiting for is about to manifest. Now let me address something that has been weighing on your heart. You have been asking God why. Why did this happen? Why did they leave? Why did the door close? Why did the promise seem to die? And you have been tormented by those questions. But I am here to tell you that the why does not matter as much as you think it does, because God is about to show you the what he was doing in the silence, what he was building in the darkness. what he was preparing behind the scenes. And when you see it, when you finally understand, all of your whys will dissolve into worship. Do not skip. You are about to get answers you did not even know you needed. Hold on until the end. Understanding is coming like a flood. Type this in the comments right now if you are ready to let go of the need to understand everything. I trust God's plan. Say it even if you do not feel it yet. I trust God's plan. Because faith is not about having all the answers. Faith is about trusting the one who does. And when you release your need to control, when you surrender your need to know, that is when miracles start happening. That is when heaven can move in ways that defy logic. That is when your story takes a turn that you never saw coming. Do not scroll past this moment. Surrender is not weakness. It is the highest form of strength. Hold on until the end. The miracle is in the surrender. Let me show you what is happening right now in the spiritual realm. There is a gathering. Angels, saints, and the cloud of witnesses are all focused on you. They are watching this moment. They are cheering for you. They are praying for you because they know what is at stake. They know that if you say yes right now, if you choose to receive this intervention, it is going to set off a chain reaction that will impact generations. Your children will be blessed because of this decision. Your grandchildren will walk in freedom because of this choice. People you have never met will encounter God because you had the courage to say yes today. Do not skip this. You have no idea how significant you are. Hold on until the end. Your obedience echoes into eternity. Now I need to talk to you about warfare. Because the moment you make this decision, the moment you step into this new season, the enemy is going to attack. He is going to come at you with doubt. He is going to whisper that nothing has changed. He is going to try to make you feel like you made a mistake. And this is where most people fall. They make the declaration, they feel the shift, and then the attack comes and they retreat. But not you, not this time, because I am giving you advance warning. I am telling you right now that resistance is coming, but resistance is proof that you are moving in the right direction. The enemy only fights what threatens him. And you, stepping into your destiny, is the greatest threat to his kingdom. Do not skip. You are being prepared for battle. Hold on until the end. Victory is already written. Let me give you the strategy. When the doubt comes, speak the truth out loud. When the fear comes, worship anyway. When the attack comes, stand your ground. Do not give an inch. Do not negotiate. Do not retreat, because I am standing with you. My sword is drawn, and every demonic force that tries to come against you will have to go through me first. Do not scroll past this. This is not religious talk. This is real warfare. And you are not fighting alone. Hold on until the end. The battle is already won. Here is something else you need to know. There are people in your life right now who are going to try to talk you out of this. They are going to tell you that you are being emotional, that you are being foolish, that you are being too religious. And they might even mean well, but they do not understand what is happening. They cannot see what I see. So you have to be willing to look crazy. You have to be willing to be misunderstood. You have to be willing to walk alone if necessary, because popularity is not the goal. Obedience is. Do not skip. The cost of following God is high, but the cost of not following him is higher. Hold on until the end. You were made for this. Let me tell you what happens when you choose obedience over approval. Doors open that were never available before. Relationships form that were never possible before. Opportunities arise that were never in reach before. Favor shows up in ways that make no logical sense. Provision comes from sources you did not even know existed. And peace, the kind of peace that surpasses all understanding, becomes your constant companion. That is what obedience unlocks. Do not scroll past this. Your future is too valuable to trade for the approval of people who will not be there when it matters. Hold on until the end. Choose God over everyone. Now let me address something that might be holding you back. You are afraid of losing people. You are afraid that if you really go all in with God, some people are going to walk away. And you are right, some will. But let me tell you something that will set you free. Anyone who cannot handle you at your most surrendered to God was never meant to stay. They were a season, not a lifetime, and God is making room in your life for the people who are supposed to be there, the ones who will celebrate your growth, the ones who will champion your calling, the ones who will run with you, not away from you. Do not skip. Loss is often just God making room for increase. Hold on until the end. Better is coming. Type this in the comments. I release what is not for me. Say it with authority. I release what is not for me. Because when you let go of what was never meant to stay, you create space for what was always meant to arrive. And I promise you, what is coming is so much better than what you are holding on to. Do not scroll past this. Your hands have to be empty to receive what heaven is sending. Hold on until the end. The exchange is about to happen. Let me tell you about the next 30 days. They are going to be intense. You are going to be stretched. You are going to be challenged. You are going to be tested in ways you did not expect. But you are also going to grow more in these 30 days than you have in the past 3 years, because acceleration is here. What used to take months is going to happen in days. What used to take years is going to happen in weeks. God is speeding up the process because the world needs what you carry. And He cannot afford to wait any longer. Do not skip. Your next 30 days will define your next 30 years. Hold on until the end. Everything is shifting into high gear. Here is what I need you to do during these 30 days. Guard your peace like your life depends on it, because it does. Do not let anyone or anything steal your peace. Not the news, not social media. Not toxic people, not even your own thoughts. When peace is under attack, worship. When peace is slipping, pray. When peace is gone, get alone with God until it returns, because peace is your power. Peace is your protection. Peace is proof that heaven is in control. Do not scroll past this. Peace is not passive. It is warfare. Hold on until the end. Protect your peace at all costs. Let me tell you what else is going to happen in the next 30 days. You are going to be tempted to quit, probably more than once. The pressure is going to feel overwhelming. The opposition is going to feel unbearable, and you are going to wonder if it is worth it. And in that moment, I need you to remember this message. I need you to remember that I was sent, that heaven intervened, that your breakthrough is guaranteed. And then I need you to take one more step, just one, because quitting is not an option, not now, not when you are this close. Do not skip. The finish line is right in front of you. Hold on until the end. Do not stop now. Now let me tell you about the favor that is coming. It is not going to make sense. It is going to be illogical, unreasonable, and completely disproportionate to what you have done. People are going to open doors for you who have no reason to. Resources are going to come to you from places you never expected. Opportunities are going to land in your lap that you did not apply for. And the world is going to look at you and wonder what you did to deserve it. But you will know. You will know that it was not about what you did. It was about who you said yes to. Do not scroll past this. Uncommon favor is your inheritance. Hold on until the end. Get ready to be shocked by goodness. Type this in the comments. I am ready for supernatural favor. Declare it boldly. I am ready for supernatural favor. Because when you make that declaration, you are positioning yourself to receive. You are opening your hands. You are lifting your head. You are making space for the blessing that has your name on it. Do not skip. Your declaration activates heaven's response. Hold on until the end. Favor is responding to your faith right now. Let me address one more thing before I finish. Some of you are exhausted. You are tired of fighting. You are tired of believing. You are tired of hoping. And you are wondering if you even have the strength to keep going. And I am here to tell you that you do not. You do not have the strength, but I do. And I am offering to carry you. I am offering to be your strength when you have none. I am offering to fight when you cannot lift your arms. All you have to do is let me. All you have to do is stop trying to do this on your own and lean into the strength that heaven is offering. Do not scroll past this. Weakness is not disqualifying. It is the place where God's power is perfected. Hold on until the end. His strength is made perfect in your weakness. Here is what that looks like practically. When you wake up tomorrow and you feel like you cannot go on, speak this out loud. Archangel Michael, I need your strength today. When you face a situation that feels impossible, speak this out loud. Archangel Michael, fight this battle for me. When you are overwhelmed and do not know what to do, speak this out loud. Archangel Michael, give me wisdom. I am here. I am listening. And I am ready to respond. But you have to call on me. You have to ask. Do not skip. Help is available, but you have to access it. Hold on until the end. Call on heaven and watch it respond. Now let me tell you what is going to happen when this breakthrough fully manifests. Your life is going to look completely different. The people around you will be different. The opportunities in front of you will be different. The way you see yourself will be different. And people who knew you before are going to be shocked. They are going to ask you what happened. They are going to want to know your secret. And when they do, you are going to have a choice. You can take the credit, or you can give God the glory. And I am telling you right now, if you want the blessing to continue, if you want the favor to increase, if you want the doors to keep opening, you have to give God the glory. Every single time. Do not scroll past this. Pride will close what humility opened. Hold on until the end. Humility is the key to sustained blessing. Let me show you something about your future. 5 years from now, you are going to look back at this moment and weep. Not because of what you lost, but because of what you gained. You are going to see how everything that felt like a detour was actually a setup. How everyone who walked away made room for who was supposed to stay. How every closed door protected you from what would have destroyed you. And you are going to worship like never before. Because you will finally understand that God was always good, always faithful, always working on your behalf. Do not skip. Your future self is thanking you for not giving up. Hold on until the end. The testimony is being written right now. Type this in the comments. My testimony is being written. Declare it with confidence. My testimony is being written, because it is. Every tear is being recorded. Every battle is being documented. Every moment of faithfulness is being noted. And when your story is told, when your testimony is shared, it is going to set people free. It is going to give hope to the hopeless. It is going to strengthen the weak. It is going to prove that God is real and that he still does miracles. Do not scroll past this. Your story matters more than you know. Hold on until the end. You are writing a message that the world needs to hear. Now I want to talk to you about the enemy's final strategy. He knows he has lost. He knows that your breakthrough is coming. So he is going to try one last thing. He is going to try to get you to disqualify yourself. He is going to remind you of every mistake, every failure, every sin. He is going to whisper that you do not deserve this, that you are not worthy, that you should just give up. And this is where you have to know the truth. You are right. You do not deserve it. None of us do. But that is the beauty of grace. It is not about what you deserve. It is about what he decided to give you anyway. Do not skip. Grace is not fair. It is better than fair. Hold on until the end. You are covered by grace that makes no sense. Let me settle this once and for all. You are not disqualified. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not cancel your calling. Your failures do not erase your future. The blood of Jesus covers it all, every single thing. And when God looks at you, he does not see your sin. He sees his son. He sees his daughter. He sees someone he loves so much that he sent me to intervene on your behalf. Do not scroll past this. You are loved beyond your ability to comprehend. Hold on until the end. Let that truth sink deep into your soul. Here is what I want you to do right now. Put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and say this out loud. I am loved, I am chosen, I am forgiven. I am free, I am called, I am equipped, I am anointed, I am blessed, I am victorious. Say it again. I am loved, I am chosen, I am forgiven, I am free, I am called, I am equipped, I am anointed. I am blessed, I am victorious. Do not skip. Let those words become your new reality. Hold on until the end. Your identity is being reset right now. Let me tell you one final thing. This message has been long, and if you are still here, that is proof. Proof that you were chosen, proof that this was meant for you, proof that your breakthrough is closer than you think. So do not waste this moment. Do not let this just be another message you heard. Let it be the moment everything changed. Let it be the day you decided to say yes. Let it be the turning point in your story. Do not scroll past this. This is your moment. Hold on until the end. Your destiny is waiting. I am Archangel Michael. I was sent to intervene. I have delivered my message, and now the choice is yours. If you say yes, if you receive this, if you step forward in faith, I will stay, I will fight, I will clear the path. And I will not stop until you are walking in the fullness of everything heaven has prepared for you. But if you ignore this, if you scroll past, if you choose to stay where you are, I must step back. Those are my orders. I cannot force you. I can only offer. So I am asking you one final time. Will you say yes? Will you receive heaven's intervention? Will you trust me to fight for you? If your answer is yes, type this in the comments right now. Archangel Michael, I say yes. And then brace yourself. Because the moment you do, everything changes. The door opens. The path clears. The blessing releases. And your breakthrough begins. Do not let this moment pass. Your future is being decided right now. Choose wisely. Choose heaven. Choose life. I am here, and I am ready. The only question is, are you?